And I think that political separation is because of people like you.
Yeah, okay. Say that in the mic, coward. Thank you very much. Yeah.
He's got problems.
I think that political separation is because you make your money off of your organization, which says Trump, Trump, Trump.
Okay, then.
I love you. Have a good night, everyone.
Can you answer one more question?
Let's go, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't get to keep that. Okay.
Get him into him.
Can you agree that it is...
No problem, man.
It is wrong to put your political opponents in jail?
Tonight's debate put Charlie Kirk face to face with a college student who tried to corner him with one big question. Is Trump an authoritarian? What came next wasn't just a back and forth on politics. It turned into a full-on breakdown, logic unraveling, contradictions piling up, and some seriously awkward backpedaling. Let's walk through the turning points.
Yes, I think I've met you before. Maybe I'm wrong. No?
I don't think so. I don't come to these types of things. But, so, you know, a lot of liberal people say that Trump is authoritarian and different than any other president, right? And you disagree with that. So I was wondering, what's the smallest thing that Trump could do that would, you know, be different and authoritarian, and a warning bell in your sign that it's undemocratic, you know? Like, is it running for a third term? What is it?
So you want me to answer a hypothetical?
I want you to make a stance right now that you're saying, I'm never gonna take this back. If any president does it, not just Trump, if Joe Biden did it, then it would be, and it can't be, you know, something like, oh, if they took out all the Republicans.
If Donald Trump did what Biden did, which was trying to use the Justice Department to imprison someone that he was running up against, I would speak out against that.
Okay.
When Joe Biden used the Department of Justice to try to put Donald Trump in prison for 700 years, that's the thing that dictatorships are made of. And no one spoke out against it in the media. We acted as if this was normal. Okay, Trump's just going to go to jail for 700 years because he's running for office. Regardless of who's president, you should not lock up the dissident leader. If Bernie Sanders runs for president, we shouldn't try to put him in jail. If AOC runs for president, we shouldn't try to put her in jail. It's bad for the country.
Yeah, so like lock up crooked Hillary, that's like, yeah, like, I get it now. If you say lock up crooked Hillary, then that's like, you know, trying to imprison your dissident, someone who's going against you.
Yeah, well, she lost, actually.
Yeah, okay, so if you win, then it's okay.
Well, no, actually, we didn't control the Justice Department at the time. You following?
Okay, yeah.
Right? Who was president in 2016?
Yeah, it was
Obama.
It was Obama.
Yeah, so when we said lock her up, that was a chant trying to say that someone who broke the law should be held accountable. There was no Justice Department that we controlled. It was Obama.
Right out of the gate, the student tries to set a trap. What's the smallest thing Trump could do that would make him authoritarian? It sounds clever. A neat little box for Charlie to walk into. But Charlie doesn't bite. Instead, he flips it. He argues the real authoritarian move isn't Trump at all. It's weaponizing the Justice Department to go after political opponents. In one move. The frame shifts. The student wants to put Trump on trial. Charlie puts the entire establishment on trial instead.
You have to do you think it was wrong that Trump was hunted down by Biden's Department of Justice for 4 years? Can you disavow that?
Can you say that Joe Biden himself ordered all of that?
Yeah, it was Merrick Garland, who's his attorney general. It's his government. It wasn't like a separate branch of government. So can you say that was wrong? That is dictator stuff. That is third world stuff. Can you say that? Yes or no? Can you say that that was wrong?
Come on, man. I heard that. Well, I hope you all have a good night.
No, was it wrong that they tried to put Donald Trump in federal prison for hundreds of years?
I think that they had genuine concerns. That's my point.
So you're a defender of a dictatorship. Here you come up, be like, oh, you know, what can you say about Donald Trump being an authoritarian? You're a defender of authoritarian practices. So the hallmark characteristic of an authoritarian government is we are going to put the person who is not in political power while we hold political power in jail.
The student thinks he's got him. What about the lock her up chance? He asks. Pointing to Hillary Clinton, IT sounds like a slam dunk, until Charlie reminds him of one inconvenient fact. Trump didn't control the DOJ at that time, and that detail changes everything. Without power, the chant was just rhetoric. But under Biden, the Justice Department actually holds the levers of justice. In other words, one was noise at a rally. The other is action from a state.
Doing it to Bolsonaro right now in Brazil. Even Putin does it to dissidents in Russia. They do it in China. And yet, you won't even say, nah, this is wrong. This is weird. This is not good.
So Joe Biden's a dictator?
Of course he was. He had authoritarian tendencies in this regard. His entire government did. To say that we're going to lock up the guy that's about to become president, we're going to use the justice system as a way to cheat, that's stuff to the third world, and we should agree that's wrong, right?
Okay, I will say one more thing. I think that saying, the president beforehand was a dictator is not going to be good for the future health of this country because we voted for him.
What is incorrect with what I'm saying? Is it not a hallmark characteristic of third world dictatorships to use the system of criminal justice to put those people in jail? We march in the streets against Putin when he does it.
And Joe Biden is the same as Putin, yeah?
In that regard, absolutely. Yes, in that regard, actually, yes.
All right, Liddy, I hope you have a great night. I mean that sincerely. I do not think...
So you will not condemn Joe Biden or anyone for trying to put Trump in jail?
I don't think that Trump or Joe Biden has done anything for me as a U.S. citizen to see them as a dictator.
This is where it all unravels for the student. He pushes, demanding Charlie admit Trump could be a dictator. But when Charlie flips the question back on Biden, silence. That freeze exposes the double standard. And in debates, nothing kills credibility faster. The crowd feels it. The momentum shifts. And Charlie walks away holding the upper ground.
Fine.
And I think that political separation is because of people like you.
Yeah, okay. Say that in the mic, coward. Thank you very much. Yeah.
He's got problems.
I think that political separation is because you make your money off of your organization, which says Trump, Trump, Trump.
Okay, then.
I love you. Have a good night, everyone.
Can you answer one more question?
Let's go, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't get to keep that. Okay.
Get it to him.
Can you agree that it is wrong to put your political opponents in jail?
I believe it is wrong, and we saw that right before he got elected that they said turn it all up. I think that we should have had a much deeper investigation.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Who wants a hat, everybody?
Okay, let's round this one up. First, the debate opened with a loaded question. The student tried to trap Charlie by asking what would make Trump authoritarian. But Charlie didn't bite. Instead, he flipped the frame. The real authoritarian move isn't hypothetical. It's when a sitting president weaponizes the DOJ against a rival. Suddenly, the student was defending Biden, not cornering Trump. Smart pivot. Second, the Hillary Clinton chant. The student thought he had proof of Trump's authoritarian instinct. But Charlie reminded him, in 2016, Trump wasn't in power. That chant was rhetoric, not a DOJ order. Context matters. Without authority, it wasn't authoritarian in practice, and that distinction left the student scrambling. Third, the contradiction. Charlie kept pressing. If indicting opponents is authoritarian, then doesn't Biden fit the definition? And here's where the student stalled. Instead of consistency, he hedged, saying neither was a dictator. That dodge cost him credibility. Fourth, Charlie's consistency won the room. His principle was simple. No president should weaponize the justice system, no matter the party. The student's double standard, Trump bad, Biden excused, collapsed under its own weight, and the audience felt it. Fifth, beyond the debate, the bigger issue is clear. If each administration targets the last one, America enters a cycle of political revenge. That path doesn't just divide, it risks authoritarianism itself. Whether you're left, right, or somewhere in between, that's a future worth avoiding. Finally, the strategy lesson. The student came armed with hypotheticals and emotion. Charlie countered with clarity, consistency, and relentless pressure. In debates, that combination almost always wins. The takeaway: if you demand a standard from your opponent, you'd better be ready to apply it evenly. Fail to do that, and you lose the moral high ground. That's exactly what happened here.